Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Elizabeth, and today I am giving you a sneak peek what is inside of my fridge and my pantry and my freezer. So you guys might know, especially if you clicked on this thumbnail, that I am doing the carnivore diet to lose weight, and I'm eating that way exclusively. And I wanted to give you like a little peek into kind of what I'm buying, what kind of brands I'm buying, what it looks like to shop carnivore, and kind of how I'm making all of this work. So I am going to be doing another video soon, kind of more so like what do I eat in a day, and kind of take you around and just show you like kind of some recipes I make and kind of what the bulk of what I'm eating every day is and how I'm doing that. This is kind of more to show you just kind of like what I'm buying, what brands I'm buying, what I'm really liking, and how I'm kind of sustaining this. So let's get started. I put some things out right here on my counter real quick first that I just kind of wanted to show you for my pantry and my freezer and stuff of what I'm getting. This is not like an all-inclusive list. It varies kind of from week by week, but this is like a lot of the main stuff. And so we're gonna get a good like mix today of showing you pretty much everything, and I'll mention some of the other stuff that I don't have here for this week. All right, so here's some of the foods that I get kind of regularly. So I almost always have salmon in my freezer, little salmon fillets. I get the skinless ones because taking the skin off like freaks me out. I don't eat these as much as I should be eating these on this diet. I really should be having one of these like every day, and I'm not. So I really need to kind of get with that for this one. I also get big bags of chicken. Normally I get the big 10-pound bag. They were out, so they gave me like 2 5-pound bags, but I just get the chicken breasts, and I like to put them into the crock pot with some Frank's hot sauce and some butter and some oregano, and I make this awesome like recipe. So that's usually how I eat my chicken, but you can eat your chicken however you want. I have tuna right now almost every day. Tuna is doing really good for me. I just I'm enjoying tuna, so I just get a ton of these different cans. I might eat about 2 of these cans for one meal, and I mix them with a mayo I'll show you in the fridge. And then I've been experimenting with different kinds of meat too. I get bay scallops, so these are just really easy to cook up fast. We also get shrimp sometimes. I try not to get this all the time. I don't want to be eating a ton of shellfish or a ton of seafood, but I do get shrimp sometimes, and I also get lobster tails, which I don't have here sometimes, which I've really been enjoying. The lobster tails are kind of like a special treat for me. They're so delicious, and so I try to do that like once a week or so, just as kind of like a special treat for myself. I've even tried like full lobster too, and that was really interesting and really good. So but usually it's just the lobster tails because they cook up super fast. I don't have them here right now because it's in the middle of the week, and I'll have to do weekend shopping for those later. So another thing I have here is sardines, and you guys, I haven't actually tried sardines yet, but my husband keeps them in our pantry, and he's tried them and he loves them, he said, and I'm like, really? But it is sort of a goal of mine to try sardines sometime here pretty soon. So then we have some spices and stuff that we're really liking. The usual, we're finding this at Walmart, and so it's just a really good two different rubs that we can put on our food, and it's just delicious. We can also have curly seasoning, so that's super fun. And then I can't live without my stevias, so you can get, you know, any brand that's just actual stevia, and so either brand, you know, works just fine. But I also drink a lot of tea just because it's something different that just kind of keeps helping me get satiated. And so wild berry zinger, this is my favorite tea right now. Just thought I'd show you that. And then I've showed this in my sick video, but here's my bone broth. I really enjoy drinking this. It does taste really good. It makes good soups and different things, and it just gives you something different to try if you're getting bored. And so I've been really enjoying this bone broth. So that's literally like it for my pantry and my freezer. Like there's just not a whole heck of a lot of stuff. My husband does keep a lot of his steaks and things. He buys them like in bulk, and he'll keep them in our deep freeze. But his steaks are different than my steaks, and he just gets, I don't know, normal just steaks. I feel like I have to have filet mignon because that's like all I can stand. So anyway, let's peek inside my fridge. All right, so here is obviously a lot of stuff that I cannot eat. So I've just shared this with, you know, 5 kids, so they eat a bunch of stuff that I can't have. But some of this stuff in here I can have. So obviously eggs. We buy like 10 dozen eggs, that's how many is right here, at a time. and that's what will fit up there. So we go through a lot of eggs. And then down here too, when I get new cartons of eggs, these are all hard-boiled eggs, so I try to keep like a big bag of just the hard-boiled eggs in my fridge all the time, because that's just so easy to grab one whenever you just need something. It's super awesome. You can make egg salad with these. It's super cool. But whenever I can't fit any more eggs up there, you know, I just make a big batch of these and keep them in there all the time. So there's more of my bone broth. And I have my primal mayo, real mayonnaise, avocado oil. So I'm pretty sure we can have this. And so I put, it's all good stuff. I put this in my tuna. You know, I might mix it with an egg sometimes. I put it on top of my turkey burgers and just eat it like a little bit of a topping. And it is expensive. It's like $7.96 or something like that, like almost $8 a container, but it's very, very worth it. So I keep my ahas in here, so I always have cold ones, which is really important. I usually get this kind, like make my turkey burgers. Just ground turkey, which is super easy. I usually get ones that come like that, but this week there was, the ones in this packaging was actually cheaper, so I went ahead and I got that. We've got ground hamburger meat, like already cooked in there, and down here there is, yeah, there's like a roll of it. There's a big, we keep a big roll of all of our hamburger meat back in there. And so I even got like leftover like beef roasts that I made in the crock pot. I try to make things like kind of in advance so that throughout the day I just have stuff in the fridge that I can just grab really quick and make, so that cooking isn't like too laborious throughout the whole day, and that I just have easy stuff to grab really quick, especially if I'm hungry, like in a pinch, or if I'm going somewhere. You know, I just always have stuff ready in here, but it's really not complicated. It's pretty simple to just plan ahead a little bit and have all of that ready. We can have spicy mustard on this. Obviously I have to get some more. We can have regular mustard on this, so you know, I just have mustard. We gotta have lots and lots of butter. I mean, we eat butter like crazy on this, so I like this kind. I like the Dairy Gold. I like getting it salted because it tastes better, obviously. But this is like a really good brand, and at the same time they're not like super expensive. I've been finding those at Walmart. And then of course Frank's hot sauce. So I like the buffalo kind the best. I think you can have any kind, but that's what I'm mixing in my chicken. I can put this on a lot of different things. It's just so good. And one more thing we're just really liking is this El Yucateco. It's the Black Label Reserve. I cannot get this when I do my pickup order. I have to actually go into the store, but I'm finding this at Walmart. Hot sauce, chili habanero. It is amazing hot sauce, and you can put it on just about anything. It's so good. So it's so good on steak, and we can have that. We can do like a little bit of lime juice and a little bit of lemon juice on this plan. Sometimes I'll use this and do a little bit just like in water and make like a lemonade with my stevia, and it's really just something different, and it's fun. So I've been buying, so like I can't have this, like my kids have the honey ham, like even though it's meat, you have to read the labels. You know, this is like sugars and stuff in it. And even like the bacon, at first I was eating this and I wasn't even paying attention. That was probably part of my problem at the beginning too, was that this has like sugar and stuff in it. It is sweetened. So this is for my kids. I haven't been eating bacon. Gosh, I think it's been almost like a month now I haven't had any bacon. But I need to look into it whenever I want bacon again. I just haven't needed to yet, but I will. I gotta get like a better natural version of it, because there's just some stuff that you can't have and you've got to be careful. So everything I've mentioned so far, that's really all I have to buy in a week, and all that stuff I showed you I won't even eat in the whole week. It's a lot of food. It's a lot of food. It's really not as expensive as I thought it would be eating all of the meat. I'm going to do pretty soon like a grocery shopping trip where I add up just what I'm spending for 1 week and how long it actually lasts, so that you guys can get an idea of what this costs, because it's really not as bad as I thought. But you also cut out other things. You know, you cut out eating in restaurants for the most part. You cut out, you know, if like you're having like a daily Starbucks coffee right now, you'll save a ton of money there. Like it really is very affordable to do this when you're cutting out all this other stuff. So I also want to say one thing about my fridge real fast, because this is like real life. So every week my fridge looks like this once a week. So every week I do get all the groceries, and to fit everything in there I have to like take stuff out. I have to go through, you know, what needs to be thrown out, and I wipe everything down, so I never have like one day where it's just a really big, you know, clean. It's just I try to keep up with it regularly, like every week. But then I've got a lot of little hands that come all week long and don't ever put anything back where it goes. And so my fridge looks like this for one day, right after I do my grocery shopping, and then for the whole rest of the week everything is like shoved everywhere and it looks like a pretty typical normal fridge. So that's real life. This is like, you know, nice. It was planned for this video and it doesn't look like that all of the time for sure. So that's everything, guys. It's really pretty simple. I'm not eating as much as I thought that this would take for me to eat, and it's really easy to just have the stuff stocked and on hand, and that really will last me like all week. It's really not that bad or that complicated. It's very, very simple. There's not like a whole lot of variation, but as you can see, I mean, I have a good handful of different like kinds of meats to eat for this week, and so it really is easy to vary it, and I'm finding this to be like one of the easiest diets I've ever done. But that's really it. That's all I've been like living off of for 2.5 months now, which is super exciting. And you know, I'm making it work. I'm not sick of anything yet. It's really going well. So I hope this helped you, especially if you're considering doing the carnivore diet, you know, kind of seeing what I'm getting. But even if you're not, you know, just having the meats in your life, obviously you need protein, so it's healthy, and you know, it's easy to get those things in when you know kind of what you're looking for. So I hope this kind of helped you just have an idea of maybe some different things that you could buy. Definitely everything I showed you was healthy. It's health and life-giving. All right, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps me out if you'll subscribe, because I have lots of upcoming videos that are exciting all about the carnivore diet. And thank you so much for following along with my weight loss journey. It's going. It's definitely going. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.
Start to sail on these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost out here. No